Hey guys, what's up? It's Xkill Studios. I'm Pete Kane and I will be your host today. Today we are doing more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we delivered Oak's parcel back to Pallet Town and came back up here to Viridian City, and we were about to head out here to Route 22. Whoa, that's a big jump in routes. This is actually the route that we take to go to the final bosses of the game, which are called the Elite Four. We are way far away from that, and we have a long journey ahead of us before we even take on that. New Pokemon that can be found here are... First up, we have Mankey. Mankey is one of the fastest fighting type Pokemon in the game, and it would be a huge pickup for you early in the game, just because that the first gym leader is a rock type gym leader, and fighting is super effective to rocks, so it would help you there a lot. Also, it could be a little bit more useful to you later in the game. Next up, we have Spearow. Spearow is the better flying type Pokemon compared to Pidgey. Spearow just has better stats all around, and it's just a basically well-rounded more Pokemon. And personally, in my opinion, it just looks way more cooler in its first evolution. I mean, Pidgey kind of looks a little annoying, but Spearow looks like a freaking badass. So, I mean, but don't get me wrong, I do like Pidgey too. Yeah, you kind of already saw before the bios, but yeah, so one of them is Mankey. Now you might be thinking, why am I not picking up a Mankey? Because the first gym leader, spoiler alert, is a rock type gym leader. Well, I have a few tricks up my sleeve that will get me past the first gym leader. One of them, Blaze will be learning a certain move that is super effective to rock type Pokemon, and I want another Pokemon on this route, and I like to space out the catchings of my Pokemon, just because, you know what, I'm a perfectionist, and the Pokemon I want to find here is not Mankey, the other one, which will be Spearow! Now, I really don't care if the Pokemon is male or female, so I'm just gonna go ahead and catch this thing, because this thing is at freaking level 5, and that's kind of rare in this route, so if I knock this thing out, I'll be pissed. So, I actually want Spearow. It's actually a much better stat-based Pokemon than Pidgey, and yes, I'm going to use a Spearow on my team. So, you will be caught, hopefully. I also caught a Pidgey off of screen just to keep up with my Pokemon Pokedex, and after this episode I'm probably going to catch a Mankey off screen just to keep up with the Pokedex. So, yes. I'm going to name it. Remember, there will be a name changer later in the game, so please leave in the comments below what you would want me to name my Pokemon. If there's more than one name, I will consider renaming my Pokemon. So, but for right now, I don't know, I'm feeling in a Spanish mood today, so I'm going with Paco. He's not even a parrot, but I'm gonna name him Paco. I don't really know, I'm probably gonna change that later, because I don't really... Oh wow, it's a female named Paco. Okay, wow, okay, this is gonna be a fun... So, let's go and get you healed, Paco the parrot. I'm probably gonna create a theme song right now! If I'm too lazy, I'm probably not gonna do it. But if I do decide to do a theme song for Paco the female parrot, it'll be right now! Okay, yeah, it probably didn't happen. You know, you might luck out and you might get a theme song, but, from my perspective right now, I really don't want to do a theme song. So, in this episode, we're gonna do some fast speed, training with, Paco here, our lovely female Pokemon. Paco! The female bird! Caw-caw! That would probably be the theme song of the so, because there is a rival battle against the son of a bitch, Gary. Yeah, so, like, once we step up there, he's gonna come like, going all bananas and everything, so... Go, Paco! Okay, use Peck. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah. You haven't figured out already, flying is super effective on fighting, so just to keep that in mind. So is that going to give us a lot of experience? Yes, it is. Okay, so now I will be speeding up things right now. Okay, guys, that was painful for me to sit there for about 10 freaking minutes and record all of that and waste battery. I should have cut away while I did that, but I don't know why I did. I felt like doing a speed run just to introduce you to them, because like there are going to be some long routes in this game with a lot of trainers that you're going to want to fight just for the experience, and I'm going to run out of things to talk about, so that's what I'm basically going to have to do. So you won't get your running shoes for a little while, so it's going to be... episodes are going to be a little bit longer in the beginning, so yeah, give me 1 sec, I need to recharge my camera. Sorry about that, guys. Do not want to go back in there. So now what you're going to want to do is go out to... Now this is an optional rival battle. I can tell you that much. This is an optional rival battle. So, but I always like to do it just because I like to kick his ass. So, what you're going to want to do is go over here. Hey, Pete, you're off to the Pokemon League. Forget about it. You probably don't even have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? And he's just gonna challenge us to a battle. So yeah, we're not gonna be able to go to the Elite Four right now unless you have cheats that you can walk through anything and basically avoid the guards and everything like a little asshole you are. But okay. We're gonna we can outspeed this Pidgey, so this battle is gonna go our way unless he gets a critical hit, and we got one, but it didn't say it. So we're gonna gain 105 experience points, and now he's gonna send out a Squirtle. Now Squirtle shouldn't know Water Gun or bubble right now, so I'm going to send out Charmander. Now, Charmander might not be the most reliable option for Squirtle, because I always like to have starter against starter. It's just how I am. And, like, hopefully one day we can, for the final rival battle, I can have starter against starter, but it's probably not going to be that way unless I have Solar Beam on me or some kind of grass type move that I can use, like Grass Knot or something like that, that I can use on Squirtle, that's super effective to Squirtle. Or if I have an electric type move that I can teach Blaze. So, yeah. Our team is now Blaze and Paco. So, yeah. We just killed you. Bitch. Okay, so I'm not gonna bother going over to the Pokemon League right now, but there is a shorter way back without running into tall grass. Is there? Okay, no, there's not, so we're gonna have to go through tall grass. But we didn't get any random encounters, so I think that's enough for this episode. I know this episode was probably short. It wasn't short for me recording it, but it was probably short for you watching it, just because there was this huge speed run and a rival battle. So I know this episode is kind of short, but yeah, I will see you guys next time.